Hello everyone, welcome back to Sacred Tarot by Nicole. I'm very excited to have you back on my channel here. So I have something very exciting for you today. I have a pick a card reading to find out who your soulmate is. And this will give you an idea of where you'll meet your soulmate, who your soulmate is. The energy coming off the cards will really tell you who you're meant to be with. So it may be someone you already know, or someone that you're seeking, or someone that you may just meet in the future. So what energy that comes off the card will really give me an idea of who this person is, personality traits, and maybe where you might meet them. I've also included astro dice, or some people may recognize them as destiny dice. So on the destiny dice or astro dice, there are all the astrological signs here, which will give you an idea maybe of what sign this person is, and then maybe where you might be connected to them. So there's a W here for work, and there could be just someone maybe that you've had conflict with in the past, or has something to do with your business, someone that's brought you a lot of luck or opportunity. And of course we have the crossed out heart there, someone that maybe you once wrote off, and maybe they're actually someone you could potentially look at in the future as your soulmate. Now, if you're new to pick a card readings, how it works is you choose the pile that you are most drawn to. So we have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. I have also placed crystals on top of the piles just in case you're more drawn to the crystals than you are the pile. So we have rose quartz on pile number 1. We have red jasper on pile number 2. We have clear quartz on pile number 3. And amethyst on pile number 4. Don't forget to look at the timestamp below in either the comments or the description to see which pile is being read at which time. All right, let's begin. All right, everyone, here we have pile number 1 to see who your soulmate is or where you might meet your soulmate. Now, I'm not surprised right off the bat here that I see a great love, a very, very committed relationship. I feel like you almost already are in this relationship and you've met your soulmate. So with the rose quartz, I'm not surprised that this card shows up like this. So the lovers card, the lovers indicates that you're in a committed relationship, or that the next relationship you're going to be in is going to be the ultimate relationship. And also the world here shows commitment and completeness. You feel like you found your person that completes you. Now the star I want to bring up, because the star is reversed, and I do read reverse cards. It either has a negative indication or it means the opposite of what the card would be upright, or just something that you're working on. Now, I feel like you have big dreams and big goals. And maybe in the relationship that you're in with your soulmate, that person might not be as supportive of your goals, or maybe you're dreaming bigger than that person is, and you just want more in life, but you are also very committed to this person, or you are trying to find a relationship that is on your level. So I feel like if you haven't met your soulmate already and not in this committed relationship, you're going to meet them by pursuing your dreams. So you need to stop with procrastination, because this card right here is telling you that your goals and your dreams are so important to you that you need to pursue them, and the possibility of meeting your soulmate is there. I feel like that's where your soul lies, and it's something creative, something that you have been dreaming of, and something that you feel like you've been held back from. So the world here and the star reversed is very conflicting. It almost feels like you feel complete in certain areas of your life, like your love life. The world might represent you've come to a great understanding of what you want and what your heart desires. And the lovers too, it could be self-love. This could be representing self-love, that you have found love within yourself and you're ready for that next move in the relationship. And I really, really, truly believe that where you're going to find your soulmate, or where your soulmate lies, is within your desires, something that you have always wanted to do. And I'm kind of getting a travel vibe here. There is a body of water in the background. It could represent travel, but it could also represent following your dreams, and where your dreams will bring you is where you will connect with your soulmate on a very, very deep level. And you may already be in this relationship, which is wonderful, but that relationship too, there's some work that needs to be done, because the star is representing, because it's reversed, it's showing me that you are not following your dreams, your desires, that you are really focused on what your partner wants. And this is your turn to maybe look at what you want. And in turn, your soulmate will have more respect for you and honor you in a way that you have never felt before, because you are honoring your dreams. All right, now I want to draw two more cards here to kind of tie this reading together. So the first one here is Sacred Heart. Passion, love, spiritual communion. Now, I'm not surprised this card came up as well. You are in the relationship that you are meant to be in. If you are in a relationship right now, this is your soulmate, and which is a wonderful, wonderful card to get to tie up this reading, just saying that you are on the right path with this person, and this person really does make you feel complete in a way. So the relationship there is very strong, and there's great communication and great love and understanding of each other. The next card is the Achievement. Keep focused with your dream. And this card, I wanted to tie it up with the star. So it is saying that this is something that you really need to work on in the next level of your relationship. And if you are not in a relationship right now and you are seeking your soulmate, that through your achievement is where you're going to find your soulmate. And I believe it's a creative pursuit. So some creative pursuit that you've been wanting and desiring to go forward with is where your soulmate will present themselves. Remember, you have a big heart and you really love yourself. You've really come to an understanding of the journey and the world feeling complete and wanting commitment and wanting to be with someone because you have reached a level of self-love and self-care and being in touch with your higher self, that you're ready for this love, the passion, and the spiritual communion. And this is going to be achieved through your achievements and your desires and your dreams. Now, I just want to get a better idea of who this person might be with their star sign and where you might meet them. So this looks like an Aquarius at work. So if you have not found your soulmate yet, I believe this is in a work situation and it's an Aquarius, and it could be their sun sign or it could be their rising sign or their moon sign. So look out for an Aquarius at work. There could be a possibility that this person is your soulmate, and I want to connect these two together. So keep focused on your dream, and your dream might have to do with something with your career and employment, a position that you have been craving and that you really want, and this person will be presented within this goal that you have. So this work situation that you have, I believe this person is going to present themselves, and it's going to be a great love. It's going to be very, very passionate. It's going to be very, very understanding. Communication is going to be on point, and the world, you're going to have that feeling of completeness. This is a really nice reading because I believe that this is probably one of the best readings anyone could get when it comes to soulmates. All right, that's pile number 1. Thank you for following along and tuning in. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button or give me a thumbs up if you like this video. All right, everyone, here we have pile number 2, to see who your soulmate is or where you might meet them. Okay, right off the bat here, I want to say what I'm getting from this reading is that you are a very strong person. Now, I want to start with the Nine of Pentacles, as she represents a very strong, independent female. Now, I also want to mention that just because all females are on the cards does not mean that it only signifies with females. All the cards will resonate with male or female. And it could also mean that it's just more feminine energy coming through on these cards. And so it could represent a female maybe in your life, or it just might represent the feminine side of you. So I want to start with the Nine of Pentacles again. So a strong, independent woman. She's very, very together, and it looks like she's very financially secure too. I feel like you are searching for a soulmate here, but you have already succeeded so much on your own that you have to have a very, very strong person here with you. And the Strength card represents very straightforward what it is, strength, but it also can represent your ego. You have actually been able to separate your ego from self and been able to really look within people, find compassion, find love for yourself. You're very, very strong in almost all aspects of being very grounded as well. Now, the Queen of Cups here represents nurturing, self-care, self-love, looking within the glass and the reflection back at her and saying, you know what, I've come a long way. So it actually represents maybe that you have a hard time letting people in. So where I feel like your soulmate's going to come is when you get to a point where you're ready. You might be at a time right now in your life that you feel like you, or maybe unsure. I'm picking up something here that maybe you have lost someone in the past, that someone has maybe passed and you are looking to move on and move forward. but you don't know if you're really there yet. But with all the strength that you have gained from the loss and from working on healing and getting to a place where you maybe can let someone in, you're getting there, because I feel like you're very close. Nine of Pentacles represents someone that is very sure of themselves and has done the work with themselves to make sure that they're healthy enough to go into a relationship. The Nine of Pentacles represents someone that is ready for a relationship, ready for that next step, ready to let the soulmate in. So you are seeking. And if you already are in a relationship right now, you feel very independent in this relationship, and there's a lot of strength and a lot of good things that are in this relationship. But there is a bit of worry when the Queen of Cups comes up reverse, because I do read reverse cards, and when they're reversed, it kind of maybe has a negative indication or the opposite of what the card would represent upwards. And I feel like possibly your soulmate, maybe the relationship you're in right now, you feel like your soulmate isn't giving you what you really need, and there's a bit of a disconnect there, and there needs to be some more open communication about what you really need from your soulmate. Now I want to draw 2 more cards here to really tie up the reading. Now, Moonlight, travel, romance, and potential. So as you see on the card right away, travel. I feel like this card is representing traveling. And right now it might be a hard time because of everything that's happened with COVID. Unfortunately, there is a lot of travel restrictions. But I feel like in the future, once things go back to normal, I feel like your soulmate is out there on travels. I feel maybe this is trying to tell you that your soulmate is actually not here in your immediate surrounding. That it will be hard for you because you've come a long way in building your strength with separating yourself from your ego. You feel like you're a lot more worldly, and you need connections that really make you feel like you're learning and you're growing, because you've grown so much. I feel like there was a lot of pain, and I feel like there was something that may have happened, and now you want to expand your horizons, and you want to learn, and you want to grow, and travel really does that for you. You really can grow a lot and learn a lot about yourself when you travel, and you want to do it alone. And I feel like potential for the soulmate is going to be traveling. It's going to be someone that you meet on your travels. So when we do get to that point where we are allowed to travel again, look out for that person, because I feel like that person is somewhere out there, but not in your immediate surroundings. And if you are in a relationship right now, I feel like travel will bring the romance back, and your soulmate is, you feel a bit neglected right now by your soulmate, and you are a very strong person. You know how to keep yourself happy and make yourself happy, but you need it from your partner as well, from your soulmate. All right, and here we have lost love, surrender, healing, and release. So I feel like there is someone that you lost, and if you are in a relationship right now, it could have been your past relationships that you felt like you had lost a lot of yourself in these relationships, and this is where you're trying to gain that back with your current one. And if you aren't in a relationship, I feel like there has been a lot of loss in your past with relationships, and when you meet this person, which I believe is going to be traveling, they're going to make you feel that the connectedness, that groundedness, that grounded feeling like you have had in a past relationship that you once lost. I really feel good about this reading. I feel like the soulmate is in the future going to be on your travels, and I feel like you have done so much healing, and there's a little bit more healing to do, and I feel like traveling will help with that, and surrendering and healing, looking within. And the Queen of Cups really represents that if you are in a relationship right now and you are with your soulmate, that open communication about the neglect you're feeling is really important right now, because you are the successful, grounded lady here, and you feel very strong and feel. The Strength card is really representing a lot of strength within. Now, I just want to also do the Astro dice here. Some know it as Destiny dice, to see possibly what their astrological sign might be and where you might meet them. It's actually really funny that the Leo comes up, because we have the Strength card here, which represents Leo. The lion, he's the lion. And so I feel like this person is a Leo. And if you are in a relationship with a Leo, Leos, they really have an ego. And unfortunately, they have a hard time letting go of that ego and thinking about the other person. But they are deeply romantic and sensitive. It's really hard to explain a Leo, because they are very sweet and romantic and nice. But a lot of the times their ego does get in the way. The Queen of Cups comes in here. I feel like if you are in this relationship with a Leo, or they have it could be their rising sign or their moon sign, it just means you have to have a little bit of patience with them, and you have to have open communication about the neglect you might feel, which is being represented by the Queen of Cups here. The money sign, what I'm really getting from that is you're probably going to have to spend some money on travel. There's no travel sign on here. So that's why I believe that the money sign has to do with the travel and needing to spend a little bit of money to enjoy yourself and really get out there and expand your horizons and meet some new people. And I believe that's going to be done through travel and healing. All right, thank you. And that is pile number 2. Don't forget to subscribe or give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Thank you. All right, everyone. Pile number 3. To see who your soulmate is or where you might meet them. I'm going to start by saying what I'm getting from this reading is that there's a bit of competition for your soulmate. I feel like you may already know your soulmate and who you're after, and this person is a very social person, has a lot of people around them, may be very social in the sense of also maybe if it's a male, they have a lot of women around them, or if it's a female, they have a lot of men around them, a lot of friends, a lot of male friends, female friends, all kinds of people. What I'm picking up on right away is that you are kind of just looking at this situation from a far back standpoint. So that's what the hangman represents. I do read reverse cards, so it could indicate a negative indication or just something you're working on, or it could mean the opposite of what it would be upright. So here I think you're really standing back and looking at the situation, which is good. It's good to get a perspective from a bit far away. If you're too close, then that can maybe distort your perception of this person or this situation. Because here, the 5 of Rods indicates competition and rivalry. It's almost like you compete for this person's attention. It might be someone that you are dead set on that this is the one for you. And this person could be the one for you, but also this reading is trying to tell you with your soulmate that you need to slow down a little bit because you could scare them off. So the Temperance is there to tell you to maintain self-control and moderation. So moderation even with your feelings. It could also indicate moderating maybe partying, drugs and alcohol, if that is involved in your life, that this could be something that could affect your possibility of a healthy relationship. So who your soulmate is, really getting a lot of energy from the cards stating that this person is very popular. Like this person is very sought after. Right now, you feel like there's just a little bit too much competition for this person, so you need to take a step back, which is good then, because then your ego doesn't get in the way this way. And this may help with their ego not getting in the way so that you can pursue this situation with a little less pressure and feeling like you have to compete with people. So yes, what I'm getting from this is that the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with, your soulmate, is someone in your existence right now, but is someone that you have to moderate and be cautious with. So that's what the hangman is there to warn you, is to take a step back, reevaluate the situation, and understand that there could be a lot of people that might be after this person, and you don't want to be in a situation where you feel like you have to fight for someone's love, because that's never fun. So be cautious, be careful, and understand that this soulmate is someone that's always going to be very exciting, someone that's going to be really exciting in your life, really exciting, very passionate, someone that will be always on the go and doing stuff, and you'll never have to worry about being bored. But you will have to maybe worry about the competition and other people being interested in this person. So that is something that you may have to look at if that is something that you are okay with, because this could cause jealousy, and jealousy is not a healthy thing in a relationship. So if you are already in this relationship and you have found your soulmate, it's kind of resonating with exactly what I just talked about. So the same thing. If there's a lot of competition, if you need to moderate your feelings and make sure that you're not pushing this person or pushing them away because you feel maybe there's jealousy or deceit in the relationship, because I'm not seeing any kind of deceit. This person is a good person. They're probably just maybe very good looking, very charming. And you need to sit back and kind of watch this, but understand that if this is your true soulmate and it's true love, if you're meant to be with this person, then you won't have any more competition and rivalry, and you will be able to be like, oh, well, look at me. I'm the one who this person wants to be with, which is a great feeling. Now I want to pull 2 more cards here to really tie up the reading. So we have healing and reconnecting with your true nature. And this really resonates with the fact that if you are already in this relationship with your soulmate and you do have a hard time, there is a bit of jealous feelings, just heal and reconnect with your true nature, that you are the one that this person chose, and understand that you are very special. And if there is competition for the person that you're with, well then too bad, because you have them, or you have her. So the Temperance is there to remind you to make sure that you moderate and keep your head leveled. And also the Hangman, keep back a bit, watch and observe things that happen around you, and connect and heal with your true nature, with who you really are. Jewel within a teardrop. appreciation, spiritual, and emotional reconnection. So again, reconnecting, emotional connection that you have with this person, and appreciation of the fact that you may have found your soulmate, or if this is the soulmate you're looking for, and if you have someone in mind that represents this very charming, very charismatic, very good looking nature, the relationship that they want to be in with you. So appreciation for the love that they show you, and understanding that, yeah, there may be competition for this person, or there might be moderation that you have to practice in not being jealous, because jealousy can be really ugly. They may not be feeling like this. They may be on the other side saying, why can't this person just understand that I really truly love them? So that's what this card is trying to represent here. So appreciation for the love you do have, and try and block out those external factors, because your soulmate is your soulmate for a reason, and they want to be with you because of you, because of what you are and who you are. It's looking like you're a very, very kind, wonderful, amazing person, and this person sees it in you. The soulmate that you are seeking, that I believe that is coming up, it's in a social situation. So you're going to meet this person in a social situation, and there's going to be competition for this soulmate. And appreciate the fact that they chose you, or they choose you, because you are a wonderful person and you deserve love. Now I want to use the Astro dice, or the Destiny dice, to see which astrological sign this person might be. Oh, another Leo. The Leo was in the last reading as well. I actually had a vision just before I did this, when I was starting this reading, that it was going to be another Leo. And this Leo makes you really happy. Now, the reason I say Leo is because with Leo's personality, they are very charming. They are very charismatic. When they walk into a room, they're very social. They really connect with everybody, and everybody seems to just love them. And this is why there could be jealousy within the relationship, because a Leo is so sought after, and they're usually really good looking people. I right away truly believed, right when I started this reading, that the astrological sign that will come up is a Leo, and they could just have Leo traits. It could be their ascending sign or their moon sign. So yes, I truly believe that it's a Leo, someone that's very charismatic, very loving and very passionate, but also just loves to have a big social circle and be around a lot of people. And this person, your soulmate, you're going to meet within your social circle, or within someone else's social circle, a friend, maybe at a party or a social event. All right, thank you. And that is pile number 3. Don't forget to subscribe or give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Thank you. All right, everyone, pile number 4, to see who your soulmate is or where you might meet them. Okay, now I want to start off the reading by saying there is 2 reverse cards in this reading, which doesn't always mean it's a negative indication. It could mean something you're working on, or something that is opposite of what it would be upright. So the energy I'm getting from this reading right away is that I feel like there's some kind of legal situation that you might be going through, or that has happened in the past, that you are still working on and still healing from. And you have been in a state of wanting to be free and kind of have a childlike enthusiasm about life, and wanting to maybe disconnect from maybe a situation that you were in recently that you didn't feel comfortable with. So I want to start with the 7 of Cups. The person that you desire, or maybe you desire this about your own personality. 7 of Cups represents flights of fancy. So being a dreamer, fantasizing about happy things, bringing into your existence, possibly a home or a fairy or an octopus. Not saying that you want an octopus in your life, but it's saying that you dream about possibilities. And it's good, because you're using the law of attraction to attract what you really want in your life. And with the cups, this signifies you want to attract that soulmate. And if you have already found that soulmate in your life, there's something going on here, and it could be that there's a divorce or separation here with the Justice card, because it is reversed and it's upside down. It's something that you're not comfortable with. And it feels like here what I'm getting is that you maybe once thought of this person as your soulmate, and now that you're moving forward, you're grieving the loss. So the 9 of Swords is all about anxiety, worry, and staying up at night. What I'm getting from this is you were in a past relationship that didn't work out, and you've had to go through some legal situations with them, or it just you got justice for your feelings and for what you really want. And I feel like it was an uncomfortable process. And now with you and seeing where your soulmate lies now in your future, because this is a bit of a different reading, I feel like there's 2 things going on here. I feel like you went through a hard relationship, thought that person was your soulmate, and now with the 7 of Cups, you're changing kind of the way you think and the way you dream and the way you manifest things into your life. And you're doing a really good job because the Seven of Cups represents dreaming and wanting to be more carefree, more loving, and bringing someone into your life through manifestation. And I'm having a feeling that you are going to meet this soulmate, or you already have met this person that you believe that could be your soulmate through this legal situation, and maybe through anxiety and worry. And it could be maybe like a counseling group that you are going to get over like a really hard situation. Just look for those signs and look for people that you may be attracted to within these social circles. They're not necessarily social circles, but they're healing circles. So within the healing circle, so Nine of Swords, I feel like you are searching for that soulmate that understands maybe the pain that you have gone through, and you're ready to maybe let go of some things and become a more carefree, loving individual, and more not even grounded, because I feel like you were too grounded, you were too disciplined, and it's time for you to go more into a state of letting go and not being so angry, because there was something here that I can feel that was really hard for you. And so this is time for you to let go. And I feel like your soulmate is going to be in one of these healing circles. And if you've already met this soulmate and you are with this soulmate right now, and maybe there's some issues in the relationship, and I'm really getting a vibration of a legal issue. There's some healing to be done within the relationship, and some letting go, and some carefree attitude about things and life, and just having fun. Now I want to draw 2 cards here to tie the reading up. So the first one we have is Perception, Beyond the Veil of Illusion. Oh, I actually should mention the Seven of Cups does also represent illusion of like grander things, but I feel like you block yourself a lot of the times of what you think is an illusion and what really is. Because I feel like you could have what you want to manifest, but you block it somehow with negative thoughts. So Perception, Beyond the Veil of Illusion. So lifting that veil up and understanding, seeing clear. And I want to point out the third eye, looking within and looking at the possibilities that you have in your future. And that will help you to find your soulmate, or if you already are with your soulmate, to help have a better understanding of each other, because there is some rocky times right now. And I think that has a lot to do with letting go. When I mentioned before about the healing circles that you possibly might be part of, or joining, or wanting to join, your perception may be like, oh no, I don't need it, or I'm not going to find anybody there that would be a soulmate worthy. Quite the opposite. I feel like if you are a person that really truly needs healing, having that kind of person around or understanding will have such a deep understanding of who you really are, and appreciation for the pain and maybe stuff that you've gone through in the past. And the other card here is the Nine of Hearts, Fulfillment, Harmony, and Protection. Now, I really believe that you need to protect your heart right now, and that's what that card is signifying, because you've had hurt, and there's been some situations that you were very uncomfortable with, and now you're starting to let go a bit. This is a really good time to find your soulmate because of all the healing that you're doing right now. Your soulmate will present themselves in the most interesting way. When it does happen, I feel like there's going to be a lifting of the veil, and the illusion of what you thought your soulmate looked like or represented is going to be uncovered. Now I just want to point out too, the healing crystal. Amethyst is the healing crystal. So I'm not even surprised that this reading went this way. So I really do believe that your soulmate is within your healing circle. Now I just want to tie this up with the Destiny dice, or the Astro dice. Some people identify with it, to see what sign they are and possibly where you can meet them and how you can meet them. Interesting. So a Leo came up again. It's the third time the Leo sign has come up. Their moon sign, it could be their ascending sign, moon sign, or their sun sign. So this person signifies, as with a Leo, your soulmate. Or the Leo could be you, and it could be you letting go of maybe the ego that you hold on to, and separating yourself from your ego, because the lion does represent ego, and it's really hard for them sometimes to detach themselves from their ego. And this could represent you, the soulmate, or the person that you're going to meet in the future. And I believe that the healing circles will help the Leo's ego big time. And this is an opportunity, success. There's going to be success in this. So I really believe that within the healing circles that you want to attend or already have been attending, there's going to be a lot of success with this and this relationship and the healing, looking within, getting rid of the illusions that you have about who your soulmate should be and maybe how the relationship should be. So it's lifting the veil, the perception, lifting the veil of what you perceived before, and understanding that harmony and your fulfillment and your protection can come into your existence in a very interesting way. Really feeling energy of a Leo here. And a Leo represents the lion, and the lion represents strength, and it does protect. I really do believe that you will find your soulmate, or if you already have found your soulmate, congratulations, because this is going to be one of the best relationships and most healthiest relationships because you have done so much work, both of you, both parties, on yourself. All right, thank you. And that is pile number 4. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and give me a thumbs up if you like this video.